In 1973, the Supreme Court decision legalizing abortion reshaped the national conversation around life and choice. Across the country, hearts were stirred. And here in Ocala, God was already at work. In 1980, after hearing a message about the value of life, two couples, four ordinary people, felt called to act. Guided by Scripture and moved by compassion, they knew they could no longer stand on the sidelines. Shortly after, they gathered with people of diverse church affiliations, sharing a concern not only for the unborn child, but also for the women who needed to be given truthful information, practical help, and compassionate support. The mission was clear. Education for Life was born, and in 1981, Women's Pregnancy Center opened its doors. The first office in downtown Ocala was just 600 square feet and served 200 clients in that first year. Small by the world's standards, but rich in faith, courage, and commitment. And God blessed that faithfulness. By 1986, just 5 years later, more than 6,000 women had been served. What began as a step of obedience had grown into one of the largest pregnancy centers in the nation. Hearts were being changed, lives were being saved. As the ministry grew, so did the services, offering education, adoption support, post-abortion care, and practical resources for women and families. And as the impact expanded, so did the community's support. Through faithful generosity and events like the Gala and Walk for Life, the ministry was sustained and strengthened. In 2004, after years of leasing and outgrowing 3 different locations, God provided a permanent home on East Silver Springs Boulevard. That same year marked a pivotal moment. With the appointment of the first medical director, the center became a licensed medical clinic and began offering free ultrasounds. For the first time, women could see inside the womb. They could see their baby's tiny profile. They could see a beating heart. Ultrasound brought another level of care, offering clarity, truthful information, and deepening the ministry's ability to serve women and families. In the years that followed, services continued to grow, expanding to meet the needs of women and families in new ways. In 2016, once again finding space limited, the center expanded its facilities, adding additional medical space, room for parenting education classes, and the capacity to serve even more families. By 2019, the expansion was fully paid for, a testimony to God's provision and the generosity of His people. Following that season of growth, the ministry broadened its reach even further. Services for men were added, recognizing that fathers also need guidance, encouragement, and truth. The sexual integrity program was reintroduced as worth the fight. Then came 2020. As the COVID-19 pandemic swept across the globe and in-person services paused, the mission did not. Staff answered urgent calls, introduced real-time texting support, and transitioned parenting education to an online format. Even when the world slowed down, hope continued. During that season, the ministry renewed its founding name, Education for Life, more intentionally expressing its pro-abundant life vision to the broader community while continuing to serve clients through Women's Pregnancy Center. It was not a change in identity, but a clear expression of it. And then, in 2022, Roe v. Wade was overturned, a day long hoped for and prayed for. Yet, with this new victory, new challenges emerged, and the need for compassionate, truthful support remained as urgent as ever. And so, the mission continues. Today, more than 45 years later, we look back and see lives changed, restored, empowered, and saved, not because of what we are against, but because of what we are for. We are for her, for him, for them, for life, abundant life found in Jesus Christ. What began as a vision in the hearts of 4 people has become a ministry impacting thousands throughout our community and beyond. A legacy born from compassion, rooted in truth, and still reaching far beyond its beginning.